Hello everyone, in this video I have my first project with the Thompson's Craft Supplies July Mixed Media Kit called Tropical Escape. If you haven't seen the kit yet, I do have a video share of that which I will link down in the description box if you want to see what's in the whole kit. But yes, for this first one, it's a scrapbook layout, obviously, as the title probably says. I decided to just start with a 12 by 12 piece of white cardstock. I felt the need for a blank canvas kind of situation because I wanted to play with all the bits of the kit and stuff, and sometimes that's easier if you start with just, as I said, blank canvas sort of situation. I did gesso this piece of cardstock, I did it off camera because I feel like you guys have seen me put gesso on things a million times before, and obviously dried that. And then I'm going in with the Craft stamp set that came with the kit, with these beautiful hibiscus flowers, and using the Lawn Fawn ink from the kit. I got the colour Juice Box. There is a choice of 4 colours which you can receive at random, and I've completely forgotten the names of the others, but the one I've got, this Juice Box, is just a very gorgeous purple with a slight pinky tint to it as well. And yes, I just kind of stamped all over with that flower stamp, and I've done some 2nd generation stamping and even some 3rd generation stamping, just to have sort of different effects. It's kind of like little faded bits and stuff, almost like you'd get on a piece of pattern paper. And then I'm using the stencil and some of this Bow Bunny glitter paste in Honeydew. This I bought as an add-on for the kit. This glitter paste is just marvellous, this Bow Bunny stuff. I love it so much. But yes, this is a really, really light... It's quite a springy green, to be honest, rather than summery, but I think it kind of works. And putting it with the purple kind of gets this kind of tropical vibe kind of thing. And now I'm going in with the Shimmer's Creamies. The first time I've used Shimmer's Creamies, I was very excited about it. You have to activate it with water. It's best to wait a couple of minutes kind of thing to get the paint like really kicking in kind of thing, and then you just use it as a watercolour really. So obviously, because I'd stamped with the Lawn Fawn ink, it is a water-based ink, so it's going to react with the watercolours. But I don't have a StazOn ink or another alcohol-based ink that's not black or dark grey, basically. So, and I don't really mind that some of the stamping kind of blends in with the watercolouring, I suppose. I think I just kind of like the effect. It's kind of... I don't know, I can't find the word I want to use there, but I've just done it randomly, and now I'm just flicking on some for some splatters. And then when that was dry, I'm going through the papers to choose what I want to back my photo with. There's some of the papers that, because obviously this is my first project with the kit, you're like, oh, I might want that paper for something else. Oh, I might want that paper for something else. Sometimes it could be hard doing the first project because you're just like, oh, but what if I want to use it for this? And what if I want to use it for that? But I decided that paper there, that's that sort of tribal pattern on the very dark green, I was like, I don't think I'm going to use that as a background for a layout, so I'm going to use that to back the photo. But then I also used that 6x6 pad, one of those cheap ones you pick up in places like the Range and the Works. Was it called Boho something? I don't know, it's off screen now, but yes, I use that to back the photo as well. And then I am taking one of the cut apart sheets, there are 2 in this month's kit, and I'm going to sort of also back the photos with some of these just to have like little phrases and stuff sticking out. The photo is, to explain, now I don't want to say it's a problem I have with the kit, because it's not a problem at all, but I'm going to sound really sad here. I have never been, in my entire life, anywhere sunny or tropical on holiday. I just haven't. I haven't even been to Spain. You know, most people in the UK take their summer holidays Spain, south of France, places like that, Canary Islands, Tenerife. We went to Yorkshire, and don't get me wrong, I'm not saying that was a bad thing. Yorkshire's my favourite place in the entire world, but it just means I don't really have pictures of tropical places. This photo is taken in my hometown by the harbour, and it was just a beautiful sunny day, and I just got this lovely picture, and I put it on my personal Instagram, and a friend from uni, I think this was ages ago, like over a year, but this friend from uni had commented like, oh my goodness, is that in England? And I was like, yeah, it's just my hometown kind of thing. And someone else messaged me going, Grace, where are you in the south of France? And I was just like, nope, I'm just in Folkestone. So the whole page is kind of about how, even though I've never been anywhere tropical, and to be honest, I don't think I'd cope with anywhere tropical. I don't get on with the heat very well. But yeah, kind of about the fact that even though, as I said, I've never been to any of these places, sometimes it feels like, you know, I kind of am, because I get such beautiful scenery and stuff where I live. Now, my hometown has its problems, as we all have problems with our hometown, but I am very grateful for the fact that even though I never go anywhere interesting, really, I still have beautiful places like 30 seconds from my house. So that's kind of what it's about. So I've picked a couple of ephemera pieces. Oh, I chose that long strip from the second cut apart sheet just to have up the back there. Distress the edges. I've gone in with Distress Oxide and Seedless Preserves around the edges of some things. I wanted to use a different purple of the Lawn Fawn thing, just, you know, so there was a mix and it would stand out a little bit more. And yes, chose that gold foil tag from the kit that came in all like the little bits of ephemera. I've put twine in it because you guys know I cannot have a tag without twine. It will upset me. So yes, and now I'm going to go in with some of these flowers, and I was originally just going to put them straight down, but I thought they needed something behind them just to lift them up a little bit. So that very, very bright green tulle, why do I have such trouble with that word? I do not know, but I'm just sort of folding that up and smooshing it down, and I'm going to put the flowers on top of that. I don't know what, I just, you know, I thought it would work a bit better, helps them stand out, gives the whole layout some more layers and depth and dimension and blah, 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 blah. Oh, the bottom corner there, I've just stamped a quote that's from that stamp set. I used Stays On for that just in case I didn't know if I was going to go back and do any more splatters or anything. So I just wanted to make sure it was going to stay there and not get smushed and stuff, which is why I went in with the Stays On. I went with the dark grey Stays On instead of black, just because I thought black would be a bit and stamped that Good Times as well, just next to the photo there. Then I liked my flower cluster, but I thought it needed something a little bit more. So I've just picked up these little resin flowers. These ones you probably just saw there. They cost me 50p. I got them in this little sale section in the range, just these really pretty sort of mint coloured ones. And then this purple one I'm using there is from a previous Thompson's kit. This was, I'm going to say the April kit, the space themed one. I still have a couple of little resin pieces left from that one, and I thought the purple would go because I've got this whole purple green thing going on this layout. I then thought I wasn't too happy with the white. I was thinking, oh, maybe I should have used a pattern paper for this. So I'm taking that Seedless Preserves again and just going around the edge of the layout and giving it this slight little hint of a purple border. And then this layout kind of gets two titles, and this one is my response to that message I had asking if I was in the south of France, and I'm just putting nope, just Folkestone, which is obviously, in case you hadn't realised already, where I live. But yes, so that's my first title, maybe subtitle, I don't know, but yes, I'm using those green Pink Fresh Studio Alphas again from the kit, and yes, I just kind of like that. Nope, just Folkestone. It's kind of like, nowhere special, I'm just here, but it is kind of special at the same time because it's pretty. And yes, I am putting extra tacky glue on those alphas. I do this with any alphas, really, even if they're foam alphas, I think. I just don't trust them to stay in place for a long time. So yes, it did take a while putting tacky glue on every single one of those little letters, but I think it's worth it in the long run. And then I've just drawn on with a black pen. I didn't want to try and find a green one that would match exactly, because you never can find a colour that's going to match exactly, can you? But I've just done a little comma because that's how you say it. Nope. Pause. Just Folkestone. So that's why I've put it like that. These stickers are from the Crepe Paper Wild Heart collection, which is featured in this kit, but I did buy these as add-ons, but I'm so glad I did because they're so pretty. And this is the other title for this layout, which is just Thankful, which is just to express the fact that, you know, as I said, even though I never go anywhere interesting, I'm still thankful for the fact I'm not thankful for the fact that I can't get my words out, but I am thankful for the fact that, you know, I live in a fairly pretty place kind of thing. And then I'm just adding a couple of those little hearts from that thicker set, just because that you know, the Thankful was a very particular gold colour, and I just need to have something else in that colour on the layout, because just to sort of balance it out and whatnot. Now, sequins, lots and lots and lots of sequins going on here. Obviously there is silver in this sequin mix, and I avoided that because I couldn't put the silver on with the gold. That would just, no. Sometimes silver and gold together is okay, but more often than not, it is not. So yes, I also, just there, I'm putting some more of the tulle there. I decided there needed to be another flower just to balance it, the whole photo cluster out a little bit. So I've put more tulle down and another little flower, and just a ton of sequins, really. I started doing it, and it's one of those things where you just like, oh, I just need that one more. Oh, just one more. Oh, just one more. So it ends up being a very splattery layout, I want to say, but that's kind of the effect I was going for, because where the stenciling is and the stamping and stuff, it's quite subtle, I suppose, and they're just lots of bright and fun sequins and stuff going on there, and I feel like I've left in too much sequin footage, but yes, on they go with 3D gloss gel as per usual. I think I always find that's the best thing for sequins. It just, they do tend to pop off sometimes if you use just tacky glue or something. And now I'm going in with Nuvo drops in, oh darn, I think it's Honey Gold. It's one of the glitter drops. It's not Gold Coast, which is the new one, which is a lighter gold. It's the other one. I'm pretty sure it's Honey Gold, and that colour matched much better to the Thankful there than any of the other Nuvo drops would. So again, loads and loads and loads of those going on there. I wanted to sort of match the amount of sequins roughly. Obviously I didn't count, but yes. And there we go. So yes, I am finished. Thank you so much as always for watching. Links down in the description box as per usual. Please leave me a thumbs up if you enjoyed, comment if you have any questions, anything to say. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. I would greatly appreciate it. And yes, okay, I'm done. Thank you again. Bye bye.